Exercising is important, or so at least they tell me. I've been going to the gym for the last 5 or so years. I did just swimming for like 2 or 3 years, and I got really bored with it because it's really boring after a while. It's just so dull. And I even got the underwater MP3 thing, just off eBay, and just it doesn't work that well. It just gets boring. It gets really boring. So I stopped going. I stopped doing the pool, and I started going to the gym. And I started with all kinds of stuff, and I've kind of mellowed into having I go 3 times a week, and I've been going 3 times a week for the longest time. I do it like clockwork. It is very important to me. I know that I need to do this in order to sustain life. I don't really want to buff up or anything. It really doesn't interest me to do that. But I want the ability to stay at the same weight while eating whatever I want with my huge sweet tooth. I love chocolate and I love sweets, and I kind of enjoy eating whatever the hell I want. And I've managed to do that. For the last 5 years, I've been kind of at the exact same weight and not really, like, very small fluctuations. And I'm just there, and I do my exercise, and I try and get off my ass, which is thoroughly planted in this chair for the grand majority of time during my day. I try my best to get off it and go to the gym and do it at least 3 times a week, and I've been mostly very successful. I've gotten into the lull of just going there, doing my aerobics on the treadmill for 40 minutes or so, maybe a little bit more than that, and then doing a little bit of weight training. Not a lot, not strong weights, not in order to increase the weights, just kind of not super difficult to just stretch out and work out all of the muscles a little bit and move. And it has worked for me. It has worked for me pretty damn well. But the entire operation of actually going there, and that does take time, getting there, doing the things, and then getting back, has become incredibly tedious, and I've never really enjoyed it. I've never loved going to the gym. I know it's important, which is why I do it. I feel that it is good and healthy for my body. I feel good about doing it, about the concept of doing it and the fact that I do it. But during the process of it, it's terrible, and I really, really hate it. I just dislike those things. And I've decided that, again, I've been going there for the same place for 5 years, a big complex with a pool and a gym. I've been going there for 5 years or so, and in 2 months, when my, roughly 2 months, when my membership expires, I think I'm not going to renew it. And that's really what I wanted to talk about today. I believe that the set of things that I do there today, I could actually do at home. I could do enough exercises at home. Not that I have a treadmill or any weights whatsoever, but I could find ways in order to exercise my body, elevate my heart rate a little bit, or a lot of it, maybe just run outside. And I can't really run well. I walk fast. I can't really run because I have crappy knees. Let's not get into that. But I should be able to do these exercises without going to the gym, which obviously also costs money, which is not really nice. But that's part of it, and I'm really interested in seeing if I could stick to it, because I'm very good. I have strong willpower in the sense that I know that I need to do this, but the fact that I'm paying for it, and that was one of the reasons that I was totally fine with spending money on this, especially because I found that place which doesn't cost the immense amounts that some gyms could cost today, but the fact that I'm paying money, the fact that I am paying money, and if I won't go, this money does nothing. I'm just wasting money away. So actually actively spending money and the act of leaving the house and going over there and doing that gym workout and then coming back, that was really helpful to me. I want to see, and I believe that I could do similar workouts, or at least to do what I need by staying home. And I'm going to try and do that. I might be wrong, and I might actually go back to the gym. I'm not ruling out that option, but I'm going to try. And I'm going to try, I'm going to see how it goes, and I'm going to move forward from there. And that's really the way to think about this. You should try different things, but you should definitely keep in mind that exercising is important in whatever way that works for you. And some people need the gym. Some people love going to the gym, and some people do it 6 times a week, which is absolutely insane. At least the amount of time that it takes me at the gym, including getting there and coming back. I don't want to spend that much time during my week going to the gym. It's terrible. But it is very possible to do exercises in different ways. A lot of people go dancing, which also actually, depending on what type of dancing you do, but For example, that's a good way to elevate your heart rate and do some cardio. That's great. There's a lot of other ways, there's a lot of other different types of exercises people enjoy doing, just straight up yoga, which is also pretty good. But those things are actually things that you need to leave the house and cost money in order to do, and they're not always available to wherever you are. It is important to do something, though, and that's really the point. Just do something, but find what works for you. There's so many things these days. There's going to the gym, and there's working out at home, and I might actually buy some weights. I mean, it's not, doesn't cost too much to buy. I'll say it in a different manner. For 1 month of paying for the gym, maybe 2 months, I could get a good set of weights in different types of weights, like, 3 kilos, 5 kilos, more, or maybe the weights that actually you could add on to whatever amount you want, and do some weights training. Or I don't know if I could find a secondhand treadmill, but I don't think I need to that much. You could get some things in order to just elevate your heart rate. There's so much material and information online these days. I don't feel that I really need to go to the gym. To some people, that's really good. If that's what's worked for you, that's what works for you. That's awesome. But just do something. Just do something. It is really important to move your body, especially if you're like me and like planting your ass down for most of the time. Yeah. So that's exercise. Yeah. Good talk. Thanks for watching. See you guys next time. I'm an idiot today. Bye.